What is up? What is up? What is up? I had a long day, but I'm here. I've been wanting to do this. This would have been actually the second one I would have done if I actually did the first one, but I didn't. Welcome, everybody. Drop in the chat where you're from. And as we go along, you can drop your opinions on what you have to say about Chrisean because I'm noticing that, which I like, a mixed bunch. I never like an echo chamber of people just wanting to believe and say what I want to say or what I want to believe. I like a mixed bag because if my mind can be changed, I'm open for that. So let me know where you stand on Chrisean. What do you think about her? Because a lot of people are in my chat, not my chat, but like on the page in my comments, and some of them support Deshaun and some of them don't. And the ones who don't seem to be kind of angry. So I'm all here for your opinions. I'm going to open up StreamYard a little bit later and we can talk about it. You guys can talk about it. Everyone, please be respectful and please keep it demure. I know that might be a little bit played out now if we make it to that point of the chat. I wanted to come on here earlier, but it didn't it didn't work out for me. But I'm here now. So let's move on. If you've been paying attention, a lot has been going down in social media land with Chrisean. And I genuinely have questions on why everyone's hating on this girl. Now, I'm going to keep it, you know, what's the word? I'm tired, y'all. It's late, but I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. And I'm going to tell you, I used to be on the Chrisean hate bandwagon, if you want to call it that. But when she went to jail, now I personally know about jail. I have my own experience, and I remember the lady told me, "You're gonna be back," and I have never went back. I never went back. That like offended me that she just assumed that I would be back, and I'm a firm believer that everybody deserves a chance to be redeemed. You know, everyone, even if they mess up again, everyone has a chance to be redeemed. If you're a Christian, you know, I'm a Christian, so I 100% believe that everyone is redeemable no matter what anyone says, because you'll always have people out there who's going to say different, who's going to want to beat you down because you did something in the past that they don't like. So I believe that that's what's going on with Chrisean. Jan, Jan came out the past couple of days just making a big stink on Instagram about Chrisean. And I'm like, baby girl, who are you arguing with? Because Chrisean is not talking back to you. She's saying that Chrisean is behind the scenes, so why don't you call her behind the scenes? Why are you on Instagram talking like you want the fair ones? And she's all the way in Oklahoma. You're in Los Angeles. You know that's not going to happen at this point. So why now are you talking ish? Why now? It's kind of a punk move if you ask me, because I don't know these people, but I believe Jan will get dragged to hell by Chrisean. And people like that, when you know somebody will beat your tail, minus Carissa because she's crazy. But typically, when you know somebody that will beat your tail, you don't poke the bear. And I feel like Jan is only poking the bear because she's far away and Chrisean is in danger of going to jail and she's on her best behavior. So now she wants to poke the bear. What I don't like about Janet, whatever her name is, um, what I don't like about her is she acts like she's all holy. How are you holy, but at the same time, you're trying to beat someone else down? That's not very holy. You want her to follow your example of Christianity, but at the same time, you're not following the example of Christianity. So, what is this all about? I'm really curious to know what it's all about. She said that they're behind scenes talking, like Chrisean is behind scenes talking, but she's not saying anything. What is Chrisean saying about you, ma'am, that has you so messed up, that has you in a tizzy? What is she saying about you? Because from what I'm hearing, you're saying that she's calling K Suave and K Suave has a girl, but who cares? Who cares? That's none of your business. Why are you so upset about her calling K Suave? That's all you're saying. And you can at least say what she's saying behind about you behind closed doors. Since you're saying that you're going to expose her publicly, okay, well, start right there. Why you want to wait to tell her deep dark secrets? For what? See, people like that, in my opinion, I do not condone violence, and I just say that to say that. I just say that to be political because, to be honest with you, sometimes people need to be, dealt with. And that's my firm opinion, has been all my life. Even now that I'm a Christian, some people need to be dealt with. And that's just my opinion. It's not right. I battle with myself each and every day. But if I was her, I kind of commend Chrisean, because if I was her, as civil as I am, I would be online going off. But I know she has a lot to lose, so let's move on to what Janet had to say. Janet is Chrisean's ex best friend, one of them. If you do not know who Janet is, I don't know who she is. For some reason, Janet acts like she's well known, and I never heard of her. Who are you well known? You're saying that you made Chrisean. How? You haven't even made yourself. If Janet is somebody who has done reality TV or other things, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea who this chick is beside from Chrisean. So Janet has a couple of videos. This is the first one. Um, and there's another part, but I'm gonna play this part first. So let's go over here and see what she's talking about.
You convince her to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. Like, I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're a regular children. Like, we offered the help as much as we can. Like, my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's like when people are in denial of stuff, it's like you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like, I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like, that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be like, oh, whatever the fuck you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day, like you are not God. So it's like, if you trying to judge over here, we could judge you and you probably gonna get the shorter stick of the end because you did worse shit than us and we was just backing you.
So that's what Janet had to say. She said that she was just backing Chrisean up at the time. Whatever that means. If you're both doing bad stuff, it doesn't matter who's doing worse. You're both doing bad stuff. So when did you get on your high horse and become the example of morality? Especially since you're trying to blackmail somebody, telling them if they don't do this, they don't do that, you're going to do this. Like, where? She's been trying to poke Krishan, but I believe Jan came out with this video is because we're going to get to that. Let's let me see where it's at. Let's go look at the other video, the second part of this video where she is still acting high and mighty and on her high horse about what's going on with Krishan. Um, Let me go over here. She's just like, she really irritates me, but I kind of knew that this was coming since Krishan went to jail. When Krishan went to jail, they all got quiet. And when Krishan came out of jail, they all started speaking. Even if it was like sneak dissing or subbing, they all Marsh too, because Marsh is trying to act like she's high and mighty as well. They was all sneak dissing Krishan when she got out of jail. Uh, y'all bear with me. Let's go over here.
Hollywood shit. I'm from here. I brought you to the scene, so it's like y'all mad. Y'all mad that I had the sauce to put on motherfuckers to blow up. Oh, okay. Let's not forget. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Cause they already got that bitch. Yeah, see, I don't do no the drugs and all that. Like I come from a background of drugs. So when I see people around me doing drugs and then they try to like, oh, you're always so negative. You always say how you're gonna throw up if you drink, or you always say how you're gonna have anxiety if you take this ecstasy pill. Like, bitch, because I don't wanna do it. The fuck? Like, you wanna do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life. I was happy before I met you. It's like every time you come into people's life, you just try to take them down with your life. Like you're miserable with your life. Like we're not miserable with our lives. Leave us alone. Stop calling. Stop calling. If you're trying to reach me, call me. Don't call Kevin. Like he got a girl. Like leave him alone. The fuck? Like don't try to lie either and be like, oh, I was trying to call Jay and try to tell your baby daddy none of that, bro. Nobody wants you around here. So it's like take your negative energy and all that like out somewhere where I don't know, put that energy towards something else, something positive. Like how we are over here. So that was just a breakdown for y'all because I'm tired of y'all just being in my face. So moving on. You convince her to.
So, at what point are you being positive since you guys are so positive over there? At what point are you guys happy since you're on the internet acting like the miserable one? You're on the internet speaking to someone who's not speaking back to you, who's miserable. And then you're sitting here and you're acting like you're very hypocritical. That's all I'm saying. You're acting like I just don't get it. I just don't get it. If Krishan is behind the scenes, she's not calling you. She's calling her ex-boyfriend. What the hell do you have to do with that? She And the same thing, the door goes both ways. Why aren't you calling Chrisean if she has something to say about, if you have something to say about her and she has something to say about you? Why are you coming to the internet telling Chrisean to call you? Obviously, she don't want to speak to you. And maybe that's why you're mad. Oh, I get it. That's why you're mad because she doesn't want to speak to you because she's not calling you. It has to be it. She's been mad. And we'll get into the whole money thing with her and Chrisean. Chastity, I don't know if I have those, but Chastity released text messages between her and Chrisean saying that Janet stole money. Smiley says it's $60,000. We don't know, but she kind of admit to it. Um, in the next video, I made a video about that. So let me see if I could go find that video, and we'll play that video because Janet has a lot to say. And she even kind of threatened Chrisean, saying that if Chrisean keeps speaking about her privately, she'll speak publicly. But that's a sucker move right then and there because why aren't you calling Chrisean? Like, she's never said that she has ever called Chrisean. And I know a punk when I see one. I know a punk when I see one when somebody just wants to talk. What y'all say? What y'all kids say? Pop your ish. I know a punk when I see one, and Jenna is a punk. Okay. So here's the video that I made. We'll go to stream y'all. Here's the video that I made that um Jenna was talking her shit. Y'all hold on 1 second. Yeah, but you guys let me know in the comments what you think. You're quiet, you're listening if you're new here. That's cool. I'm new to all this too, but I've been enthralled in it since the beginning. Not the beginning. I came in actually real late, but I've been learning so much information. So I really don't know who this girl is. If Janet has her accolades, please let me know because I could just be dead ass wrong, but I've never heard of this girl outside of Chrisean. Like, I knew about Chrisean when I came into the scene, way before I knew about her. Because when I came in the scene, it was like um her and Blueface fighting, and I think I hopped on when she had the baby, like everybody else did. Okay, let's go play this video. I think I made that yesterday. I don't know. I be doing too much. I made a few videos today, so let's play this video and see.
People get on here so I could talk about what the fuck I gotta talk about. Where the fuck is Smiley? Because this bitch is funny as fuck. Smiley was blowing up my phone. I think it was Smiley because I saw um somebody texted me talking about Smiley was trying to call you. Da 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 da. I'm like, Smiley, why is he talking about us? If you was in the house with us. I'm like, Smiley, girl, why would hey Juju? Like, you have my number. This is what I'm talking about. Like, everybody has my number. My number hasn't changed. So it's like, if y'all trying to call me, Smiley. You have my number. And it's like, what?
Shout out to Blue Rock TTV. Jan is a fake ass B because Smiley did call her. Smiley was on live with Blue Rock TTV. and she called Jan multiple times, and Janet wouldn't pick up the phone. So now she's saying, if you have my number, why don't you call me? Uh, we all witnessed Smiley calling you. You didn't pick up the phone because you're fake ass B. But let's keep it moving.
Why are you talking about me if your supposedly friend told me and three people that was she was on speaker first of all. Um she literally said, I have to be Smiley's friend because well, I gotta be nice to Smiley because I don't want her to hack my page like she did to everybody else. So it's like Smiley, come you're not gonna learn your lesson. The bitch didn't want to post your music like when she was in jail. So it's like stop trying to clout chase with someone that don't even really have clout like that. They just have negative clout. Like everybody that don't like me, unfollow me right now. Like, cause I don't want you guys on my page. And it's like the person that don't talking about, oh, for clout, bitch. You barely got clout. Like nobody wants your negative clout. It's all negative. It's all literally negative. So
So now you're mad. One, you're dry snitching. You're trying to get Smiley to go against Chrisean. Whatever Smiley had with Chrisean and Chrisean didn't do for Smiley, it obviously doesn't affect her. And even if it did, I don't know Smiley like that, but I'm pretty sure she'll probably go behind scenes and she'll chop it up with Krishan about whatever problem they had. But you're trying to get everybody else to come out and be a dum dum like you and spew all your business on the internet. That's what you're trying to do. You see how fake this is? That irritates me. People like that irritate the hell out of me. Why do you need an army? If you want to go against Krishan, you go against Krishan. Why do you have to turn everyone else who is okay with her against her if it was just about her and you and whatever problems you had? Just fake.
it's like you talking about, oh, let's not give her clout. What clout? You're just scared for me to say what I really gotta say. I saw the text messages. You said, let's not give her something to talk about. You mean the truth to talk about? You don't want me to say the truth. And you keep hiding behind God and all that. Like, bro, that's not like gonna help you. Like, it's not. Like that's what we used to do with you, and it wasn't helping us. So it's like you was just manipulating with the word, and it's like that's not good. Using the word against people and being like, "Hey, um, let's sit down and have a what the fuck did she be calling it? A study, whatever the fuck she call it." But it's really to sit down and talk shit about you, and it's like you're not God to judge me. Like I get you could bring like a verse and stuff, but like there's been multiple times she brought a verse and she don't even finish the whole verse when we're fighting as friends because it's like bitch you're the one that fucked up and it's talking about you and you're skipping the part where it's talking about you.
That makes me laugh because sometimes I do that too. I'm not saying it's right, but when you're being a hypocrite, you're being a hypocrite. But Jan's not admitting that she's a hypocrite too. Okay, if we're fighting, okay, say if I get into it with my husband and I want to use a Bible verse or I go get the Bible and I start reading the verse and I see on the second half the verse talks about me, I start reading. And I act like that was the end of it. I do stuff like that too. I'm not saying it's right, but when you're close to somebody, you just want to get your point across. You don't want to talk about you. You want to talk about them. And it just goes to understanding like you were cool with it then. Like why didn't you say anything then? Like why were you so scary then? Because if it was me, I would say something. So why didn't you say anything then? And Janet, she really got, I noticed it because I be watching now, but I noticed that she started getting her feathers ruffled when Krishan was doing a Bible study with her sister Tareen. For some reason, that kind of set Jan on and she started subbing. She started sneak dissing or whatever. And she was mad about it. Like, why are you mad about Bible study? Bible studies go on all over the world. Like, why are you judging people's Bible study? Mind your business. Start your own little Bible study. But you know why you can't? Because you're over there fornicating. Like, this is one thing that irritates me about a lot of y'all so called Christians, too. Y'all do everything under the sun. But because you don't do one or two things, you feel like you're able to judge everyone else. Like what you're doing is not that bad, so you judge everyone else too. I don't like that. You're over there, you're living with your so-called fiance now. Does she got a ring? I ain't seen no ring. But you're living with your fiance, and I'm sure y'all are getting it in. Ain't that against the Bible too? I'm just saying. It's the pot calling the kettle black. You're mad at Bible study, and you're over there with a eggplant in your mouth. Like, shut up. Stop it.
What lean? I don't do no drugs, bro. I got out the house where they do drugs, so it's like I don't do no drugs. Like the person was bringing us drugs, and I literally sat there and I didn't take no drugs. Like when she would try to give me pills, like I didn't take them. Like yeah, I would put it in my hand, but I wouldn't put it in my mouth. Like I'd be like, bitch, you just keep pressuring me to do drugs. Like I don't want to do drugs. I'm grieving right now. My dad died, and she have the audacity to tell my fiance like she should just kill herself. Like y'all think that is friend like? Like I was there for her when she wanted to die, when she wanted to do all this. I let her in my home. I saw her cry and everything, and it's like you're gonna mistreat me when I was there for you and say you oh da, 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 da. Like no, you're just wrong, bro. You're wrong, and it's like every time you're wrong, you don't own up to it. You just hide behind the Bible and be like, God's gonna forgive me, but it's like all these other people around you, you're hurting them. So it's like you just got to own up to that and really be a good person and apologize to the people that you actually hurt. Like don't just hide behind the Bible, and that's not a good like trait. That's a manipulation tactic. Like you always talked about, oh blue this, blue that, just like him. Like you like literally like y'all all the same. If anything, at least he really looked out for real, because when he tried to hand me money, you got mad that he was paying me for my work. He was like, "Oh, I was supposed to," but it's like you never did. You never try and paid us. Like when Lemmy tried and be like, "Hey Jay, I want to hire you," you was like, "Nah, I got her," but you never really got me. Like you really didn't. You never really paid me. Everybody else paid me on your behalf, and there was like Jay deserves to get paid, and you was like, "No, I got her," and you was like, "When did you really got me? Like you put me under a roof that I didn't need. My family owns property out here. I don't need your shelter. Like I could go rent an apartment." My family owns apartment complexes. So it's like I don't have to be under you. I was there for you. So for you to not even be like, "Oh, thank you at all for anything," that's messed up. Because I
First of all, if you ask me, if your family owns property and you could be anywhere else, but you decided to be in Chrisean's mansion or whatever you want to call it because it was dope, you did that for you. You wanted to be in the mix of things. You wanted to be, I think she said she was Chrisean's role manager. You wanted an opportunity. And if Chrisean wasn't paying you, that's bad. That's bad. But you should have spoke up for yourself because in that industry, a lot of people don't get paid. A lot of people have to fight to get paid. Let me tell you something. When you run a business and you get big time, billionaires are billionaires. I'm not saying this right, but billionaires are billionaires because they extort people's labor. They will try to get you to do something for free all the time, and you have to speak up for yourself and say and if it's worth it, if like the opportunity is going to bring you more work and give you a name, a lot of people will do it. So I think that's why Janet was doing it. She was doing it because there was opportunity in it for her. So if you ask me, you should say thank you to Krishan just as well as she should say thank you to you, but don't act like she owes you something when you chose to be there. And if it wasn't for Krishan, you wouldn't even have met your fiance. So pipe down, sis.
always told you thank you. I always said thank you. No, I don't need to. I don't need to use your card. Just use my card. Just use it. Just use it, Jay. Just use it. Like you can use it. It's like, but now you want to say I stole from you. It's like, bitch, you said use my card if you need it. So it's like I don't know what you like. What like you want to talk to me? Like, come talk to me because everybody, all your fans been talking on your behalf. But you're scared, bro. Like, I'm not scared like you. I'm not scared. Bro, you went up to your sister and you didn't even put your baby down to fight her. Like you said you was gonna beat her ass. You told me a couple times, I'm gonna beat her ass, watch. I'm gonna beat her ass. Like, bitch, you had the opportunity. You didn't do it. At least me and Marge were brave enough to stand up to your sister. Like,
um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but she's phony. She's bogus. Like, are you talking about Chrisean pre-jail or are you talking about Chrisean after jail? Because can we all admit that Chrisean after lockup is way different than Chrisean pre-lockup? And you try to smooth by how you spent her money. What did you spend her money on, ma'am? Because as far as I can tell, you hopped from Chrisean to your fiance. So was it on rent? Couldn't it have been rent. I don't know. Maybe y'all do go 50-50. I ain't that type of girl. But what did you spend the money on? You're trying to skate by it. Somebody said, I don't know if it's true, but she was spending Krishan's money while she was in jail. Or maybe she was spending Krishan's money while she was at Blueface house. But you admit that you spent her money. So come clean about what you spend it on and how much you spent. I don't know if the 60,000 is real or not, but you're not saying what it is. You're not denying it. But that's a lot of money. Why are you spending her money? And now you want to throw Taseki in the mix. It's like you want an army. B, you should have came with an army before you opened up your mouth. You should have made sure you had an army behind you because now you might get snatched up. I'm just saying. Whether it's by, let me not say that. We on a different path, right, Krishan? You on a different path. I'm on a different path. Everybody else trying to do good out here is on a different path. People try to do better, and there's literally people bringing up your past, throwing in your face for no reason. You seem like the demon to me because I don't see the point of doing this.
and I didn't even go there to stand up to her. I went there to fucking like take responsibility for that for what I did. I was willing to get an ass whooping because I was like, damn, I fucked up. My fucking reaction was to defend Marge, not to like she was literally in the bus being like, jump her. And I'm just like, no, like that's your sister, bro. So I'm just I'm literally just standing there looking at Krishan, give me the eye, like beat her up, beat her up. I'm like, bro, that's your sister. Like, no. So when she told me to do it, I didn't do it. But once I saw her beat it like beating up our Mars, then that's when I jumped in. That's when I was like, what the fuck? This is Ola's mom. Like, she got to come home to Ola.
Man, shut up.
Like, that bitch is crazy, for real. So,
That's not why you did it. That's not why you did it. You did it because you had to do it. You did it because you were on a show and you had to shake something. So stop lying. Because in another video, I'm not going to play the video, but in another video, you said you did it because Taseki was threatening pregnant Krishan. And how are you going to do that? That's your sister. She's pregnant. You're saying the same thing, but now you're saying it against Krishan. You're scary. And you did it so you can be on baddies, in my opinion. Because what else were you doing, ma'am? You weren't doing anything else.
she keeps talking, don't give her clout, don't give her clout. Like, the more you guys talk, her little fans, because I know she sit around and talk about people. Like, I've been around her. I know her. I know her. So it's like, I just woke up. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
And you look terrible.
Smiley was talking about me? Smiley, you the last person that should be talking about me and Marge because you was in the same household. You was
Y'all like
there
the video.
trying to
Please like the
clout chase.
video.
Like, come on. I could
Like the
really
live.
talk shit if you was talking. I need to see the video so I could really be like, was my Smiley really talking shit? Because I could really say some shit. Like, y'all really think I've been too nice? Like, I'm very nice, but I'm an Aries, so I could like, bro, the worst person to fucking mess with is an Aries for real. I just study people too much to be like, mm-hmm. So yeah, Smiley, you got my number. I'm not trying to get no clout. Y'all can get off my page if y'all don't like me. Like the fuck? If I like if I was here for clout or if her clout work and all that, like my numbers would have went down. All her followers unfollowed me, and then new
You
followers
literally
followed me.
had
So
like
it's
a
like
hundred
it's
people in
not
the
her
live.
fans. So y'all keep talking about all these. You're clout chasing. You're clout chasing. Like, and first of all, peep game. Like, I'm not even gonna say that because I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna just give it time. Why are you doing this, Jay? Because I'm tired of like the harassment, the mistreatment. Like I'm like the last thing Chrisean said to me was, Jay, you need to stand up for yourself. So I'm like, all right, cool, cool. I'm gonna stand up for myself from everybody then, even you. So it's like, yeah, this is why I'm doing this because I'm finally standing up for myself. Like I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut. So it's like if you're the one that started it, you started this by talking about me first. Like the fuck? You talked about me first. Nobody talked about you first. I know that you're talking about me because the little fans say, Chrisean said this, Chrisean said that. Chrisean, you sit around talk about like you talk about people with random people that you don't even know. That's gossiping. That's why you make me gossip. Like this is not you making me get out of character because you're doing other shit and you're acting like you're so pure all the time. Like you're not. Like I get you're trying and all that, but you already fucked up. Like you just take it as it is. Like you just already fucked up. And it's like I get you're trying to get yourself, but it's like do it the right way. Do it the actual right way. Don't like try to make all these people be believe you and be like, oh yeah, she's actually changing. Because when I was on FaceTime with you the first time you got out of jail, it was like I didn't like the way you carried your son. So I'm like, bro, I don't want to be your friend because when she was on FaceTime with me, I thought I was gonna see a different person. But it's like she just kept treating like just her she was just the same. So I'm just like, I don't see no difference. Like
I think that's where we're gonna end it with this chick because who the hell are you? You're not Jesus. Who are you to judge her the minute that she gets out of jail? Because you didn't like how she was holding her son? Bullshit. Excuse my language, but it's all BS. Like, what are you really saying? You thought Krishan was going to be different. What did you think? You think that she was going to cater to you? What? Because what you're on live with her, or not live, but FaceTime, whatever, and she's holding her son funny. So you figure she's the same person? Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. I just don't understand what she's saying. We're gonna move on though from what's her name? Janet. I can't never remember her name. I always want to call this chick Marsh. I always want to call her Marsh because she's full of it. She's full of it. So, next video we're going to play. Let me get over here. Well, actually, let me tell you why this all started. Because I don't think Marsh and Janet talk to each other like that. Because I don't understand how when Marsh came out with these text messages or someone saying that Marsh texts them, I'm going to show you the text messages. Let's go down. Uh,
you convince her to help Junior. I did. My cousin.
okay, so these are the text messages that came out, and I believe that Jan maybe thought these were real. Maybe they are real. I don't know. You tell me what you think. But I believe that once Janet saw this, it was go time for her. She was like, okay, cool. Marsh is against Krishan. I'm gonna speak my piece too, because she always had a problem. From what it seems like, if you really listen to that video, you can go back and watch the rest. Janet's mad because Krishan is still getting you're talking about it's negative clout, but now Krishan is doing everything positive and she still has a clout. The Shade Room posted Krishan. the new pictures. I have it on my community wall with her in the green. Kind of, it looked kind of 90s. It was like a jersey, big pants. She looked beautiful. Had her too thin hair done. She looked beautiful. It was 31 minutes. That post had over 100,000 likes. 100,000 likes. So you're telling me her clout, all the clout she has is negative? No, you're mad because now that she's not being the old her, people still love her. And you're mad about that. That's my opinion. So if you read these text messages on the screen, let me blow it up because y'all, I don't see that well. But I believe this is the first message. Who's in the blue? Who's in the green? Not the green, sorry. Who's in the blue? Who's in the gray? Let me see. Let me read it, y'all. So the text message says, "Oh no, y'all not putting ads on my video." Um, my bad, y'all. Like the video, like the video, like the video. But anyways, let's go. She used to be in that exposing Chrisean. Okay, so this is a person they're talking to, who's talking to Marsh. She used to be in that exposing Chrisean Reddit every day. She had notifications on anytime somebody posted in there and would be the first to see it. If you pay attention to her lives, you can hear the Reddit notifications going off. I just heard about that Reddit a couple days ago. So I think it's kind of funny that as soon as the Reddit came out, that's when this person started talking about the Reddit. But I'm not there. I don't know if it's true. This is Marsh. It's at 901. So I'm not surprised that she is in the subreddit that would explain her trying to stage Junior's milestones. Okay. What does 901 mean? Exactly, bruh. I would be doing her lashes. Oh no, this is Marsh. This is Marsh in the black or gray, whatever you call it. So this is Marsh in the black and gray. Exactly, bruh. I would be doing her lashes, and she would be showing me posts from the subreddit and saying stuff like, they saying he can't walk and he can't hold himself up. I'm gonna post a picture of him in his walker later. We all seen the walker pictures. Um, I would be like, Chrissy, he can't though. Does somebody please, whoever's in here, I don't know what side you're on. You're a Chrisean lover or Chrisean, what they call haters. I don't like the word hater because people have their own opinions. They they can disagree. But have you ever heard Marsh call Chrisean Chrissy? Because I've ever only ever heard her call Chrisean like Sean or Shawnee, not Chrissy. That's kind of weird. I would be like, Chrissy, he can't though. And she would say, I got to make them think he can. Otherwise, they're going to be saying he messed up because I was drinking. But I wasn't even drinking that much. She's sick, bruh. So, from what this is saying, not Janet, shit. Nah, I can't even get them separated. But what this is saying is Marsh is saying that Chrisean knew about the Reddit where they were saying that Junior wasn't developing properly and she would try to stage milestones. But from what Jan is saying, Chrisean was complete is or whatever completely oblivious, not oblivious, but in denial. She's in denial. So why would she say something like this if she's in denial? She's not even going to bring it up. So I'm not sure if that's right. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Marchene, for sharing. I'll keep our convo anonymous. I'll just share bits and pieces of what you're telling. Why did you two stop being friends? Okay, because like I said, when Krishan went into jail, Marsh got quiet. And then after Marsh got quiet, Marsh started like sub dissing. I don't know what you call it. I call it sneak dissing. Marsh started sneak dissing Chrisean in her lives. I have a video somewhere on my channel where Marsh was talking shit. Let me see. Guys, is my live messing up? It's kind of messing up on my end. I don't know if it's messing up on your end. Let me know. Let me know. Y'all need to talk to me because I got on live before and it was going wrong. Something was happening and the person was just sitting there. They were just sitting there. They weren't saying anything. And that's kind of messed up. Help your girl out. Um so I don't feel like reading, but I'll read this for you guys. So it says, let me see. Like the video, like the video, like the video. I would be doing her lashes, yada yada yada. Who cares? Like I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point because I'm not sure if this is Marsh or not. So I don't even care at this point. Marsh says it's not her. Maybe it's not. Pause to read. I don't know. I don't want to read all this. I'm sorry. But basically, what it's saying is that Marsh was mad because when she took Junior from the courthouse, Krishan didn't give her any money to help take care of Junior. And I'm like, the chick's in jail. How she's now the messages say it was a few days. When someone's in jail and they're being processed, you're most likely not going to really even talk to them in a couple of days. So if this is true and Krishan did not give you any money for a few days, why are you mad? Now, if you could remember, March was out partying the same day that Krishan went into jail. So where did you have Junior? And she's saying that Smiley picked her up or whatever, picked Junior up because she didn't want Junior at her sister's home because she was afraid of them getting him going to CPS or them taking him to the hospital. I don't know. All this could be valid, but I don't know. I'm not these people. I'm not in their business like that. But if you ask me, I don't think this is Marsh. And I'm not trying to show any favoritism because if you heard me in my last videos, I don't even like Marsh. I think Marsh is phony. I think Krishan has something big on Marsh. That's why Marsh is so loyal. But beyond that, I don't think Marsh is the ride or die that you guys pretend she is or want her to be because I couldn't imagine my best friend getting locked up and me taking her baby and me being in the damn club the same night. Where's the baby? I would have to be with her baby. I'd be crying my eyes out to be honest with you. But that's just the type of friend I am. I don't know. Anywho, let's move on to uh let's play this video with Smiley where she called Marsh. Shout out to Blue Rock T TV. She was on his live and she called Marsh. This is the video where she tried calling Janet a bunch of times and Janet was too scary to pick up. So Marsh did pick up and basically this is what Marsh had to say. I might fast forward a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. It's like 14 minutes long. So um let's see how much we get through. Mm, mm, mm. My bad, y'all. Um, there we go.
The tea for real, because people, a lot of us bloggers been hearing about the theft, all this kind of stuff, but you got the sauce right now. You got the tea, man.
The
What's going
theft,
on?
the
What the
theft.
hell is
She
going on?
robbed my sister. She robbed my sister. at gunpoint. Hold on, let me fix my gun.
Smiley, don't use that word. Say pow
At
pow
pow
point.
pow point.
Pow, 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 pow.
But are you serious? That's crazy.
Hold on. I
Because
gotta
the
get serious now.
because the
Y'all know
attitude.
who the fuck it is. It's
Oh,
Big Smiley, not the motherfucking little one. Hold
The-
on, because I'm upset.
Smiley, watch the swear words. I get it. Yo,
Smiley
emotions
is a
are
mess.
high tonight.
Hold
Emotions
on,
are
because I'm
high
about to call
tonight.
Jay, bro. I'm about to call Jay.
Do it. Let's do it.
Ask. Look, I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be quiet.
The person you're trying to reach is not a.
Hold on, because these girls is delusional, bro.
Ask her about how many times that they will go to the store and they're supposed to bring the change back and they don't bring the change back. That's where all the money kept adding up at.
Oh, I know. Let's
Baby,
get Jay on the phone,
Trees
bro.
know
This
the
is
tea.
weird.
Trees know the tea.
Hold on, because I might have some, might have a little drops in here of what Jay be talking about.
She couldn't even get to Oklahoma because you have a warrant, ma'am.
Come on, she got one.
Yeah,
She
my
got no
internet,
damn
my
warrant. She
Wi-Fi
got
is messing up.
unpaid tickets. Ain't nobody care about you with no unpaid tickets, girl.
She didn't have that money to get a plane ticket to get there.
These these fishes is weird. You like how I did that, huh? No. Answer
Now
the
some people are
phone.
saying Chastity's in LA and Jay's in LA. So some people are saying things might get a little spicy.
That's cool. I'm finna call Jay, bro. I'm finna get Jay on the phone. And if she don't get on the phone, I'm finna expose her ass, bro. Everything her.
Now I can't confirm. Let me just say this: allegedly 60,000. I can't confirm that. I know of a certain number, but I don't know 60,000.
I
So
said 60,000.
Smiley says 60.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Talking about she was taking care of the baby the whole time.
When you have
I
finished.
mean, it's fair to say she sees you calling, right? She knows your number, right, Smiley? She sees you calling. She's
She
choosing
see me
not to pick
calling.
up, huh?
I got a better way of this shit. Hold on.
Smiley, don't keep calling that girl like you called Carissa that night. You called Carissa about 19 times till she picked up that phone.
I gotta call.
But she
I
sure
gotta
did
do
get
my
Carissa to
one.
pick up, though, huh?
She sure did.
Y'all, while Smiley's doing this, drop some blue diamonds in the chat. We'll drop Smiley's information as well shortly. Smiley, send me your information
My
again.
what?
Send me your information, like your Instagram. Yeah.
Ma, turn that down. She watching. Jay, I know you watching. You watching. You know how I
Yeah,
know? Because I used to watch you sit there watch you.
she ain't answering.
If she don't answer, I'm gonna post her number.
Oh Lord, didn't we just talk about this on the live today? And you
I'm
talk
gonna
about let it.
post her number. So Jay, you
Oh Lord,
watching this, bro? Answer.
we just said this today. You tell me you ain't posted them on number, girl.
Allegedly, someone's gonna hack my phone and post it.
Mm.
That's weird. Cause it's like, bro, her dude don't really got nothing to do with it. Bro, cool. It's not his fault. But bro, they be leeching, bro. Ain't gonna lie, she a leech.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
And I'm gonna call Marsh. I'm gonna say, Marsh, what did you send them people them screenshots for real? Cause I didn't see the screenshots, but I just want to know.
Marsh definitely is not going to answer. Marsh is definitely not going to answer.
Why she not?
Marsh hardly ever answers. If
Hello?
Marsh, if spam call was a person,
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Smiley, what you had sent them people, man? What is all that going around?
Girl, I ain't see nobody nothing. Who's this? Smiley. Oh, Smiley.
Smiley.
No, I know this is
I'm asking who shit did. No, cause let me ask you a question. You see what the fuck Jay doing? You know she dead ass wrong, right? Like what's going on with everybody, bro? So did you ever send any messages? I guess to the T pages. But let me ask you a question. Now, how do you feel about the whole Jason? Respectfully, how do you feel about the whole situation about Jay? What the fuck she doing? Mom, right. You need. Yeah. But but I never said you did. I said allegedly they're saying that you did. We gotta look at these messages and see where they came from. I need to see the number. And I'm gonna tell you this how. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel that. I really feel like he's being genuine. I know you for real, March, but that's why I was asking. No, respectfully, I really feel like you being honest and I feel like you being genuine. You feel me? You got your that's why I was like, damn, I want to see these messages because I didn't really understand. But for Jay to sit there and do that weird ass shit when you was really stealing for Sean, like right. Respectfully. Right. Like that, right there, that was top of the line. Like, what? Fans? Are y'all kidding me? Like, please stop. Like, it ain't you, but I'm just saying it's like, yeah, you speaking in general. No, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot of people need to know, like, you feel me? Because, like I said, it's fucked up what Jay's really doing. Like, Shauna really did a lot of shit for you, regardless. And friends go through shit. But for you to sit there on the internet and bash Sean, but not knowing, bitch, you been stealing her money the whole time. Let's be real. Let's talk about it. Like you just saying what you think and what you feel, and you talking about the baby. You're weird. You're weird. You don't talk about nobody kid. You don't do that shit. You get slapped in your mouth. Or say whatever you think is about somebody kid. You don't do that. You leave kids out of it, especially when you've been in his presence and you've been around him since day one. You don't speak on shit like that. I don't do shit like you that. You should not even speak on what's really going on in the household. There would never in life be nothing about me and nobody's kid ever. From my mouth, physically, in no live, on no interview, on shit. Yeah. I don't do shit like that. It'll never be that. So all this little propaganda and shit, and it's like I seen that message today too. If anything, I know what the fuck is really going on. That is in that message. That ain't what the fuck is really going on. Yeah. I don't got nobody account. I don't got nobody money. I don't got nobody none of that shit. I get this shit out the mud, bro. So it's like all that shit is that don't got nothing to do with me. Like you get what I'm talking about? You know, Sean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of bitches should be thankful, you know, for the shit that Sean did. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault she went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Shit. No, it's not even that. Niggas need to be thankful all around the board, bro. We started off in the mud together from nothing, bro. At the end of the day, it was me, Chrisean, and Jay. Chrisean and Jay already
Like the
knew each other
video,
when they met me.
please.
All
Like
I
the
did was have a
video.
bag. Jay had a motherfucking plan. I already told you this. For what really the get up was. It's like niggas be trying to act like whoopie woo. I'm really cut. You know how to Google all types of shit. Go Google my name and find out my cases and shit for real, Smiley. I'm not one of them. Like I'm different. I'm different for real. So it's like me. It's like how it is with me. It's like nigga, we got it out the mud. It'll never be none of that. I got an interview. I just interviewed with the nigga that's funding all my shit. So it's like you can hear what the fuck I gotta say. It ain't gonna be sounding shit like that if that's not how you do shit for real. Right. That's not how you move. That's not how you do shit. You don't do shit like that because at the end of the day, everybody went wrong somewhere. Me, I went wrong somewhere. Krishan, she went wrong somewhere. Janice, she went wrong somewhere. All of us went wrong somewhere, bro, within the friendship. So at the end of the day, it's always a how dare you situation. And that's literally what I said in my own fucking interview. So when you hear me talk, niggas gonna catch my drift. I'm not here for the goofy clown shit. It's all weird as fuck to me. So it's like at the end of the day, everybody needs to stop playing with God. Everybody needs to stop doing all this weird ass shit. It's like I don't know what the fuck people really be on for real. And it's like at the end of the day, I'm not on shit that nobody else is on. I'm not cut like these motherfuckers. Right. At the end of the day, and it's like everybody needs to stop playing with my top. It's like nobody hear nothing from March Day, but they gonna go and whoever the fuck gonna go sit and waste their time to create messages, do all this weird ass shit. It's like, come on now. Like, let's be real for real, bro. And it's like I'm not the type to just keep sitting back letting people play with me. What the fuck am I supposed to do too? Yeah. The fuck, I'm a human walking around this motherfucker. Well, let me call. I'm for the call Jazz right now, cause Jay on some fuck shit, and when I catch ass in motherfucking LA, it's up. She weird as fuck. She doing weird shit, and it's smoke. I did an interview. With Louie. My interview finna drop. I get the interview tomorrow before it drop. Okay. I just did an interview where it's just like I'm just like motherfuckers just like
Okay, so that's pretty much when she went silent. And once again, shout out to Blue Rock TV. That's where she went silent. She put it on mute. I don't know if she told Marsh. She said she told Marsh that she was on, but I don't think she told Marsh because Smiley is a liar. So pretty much we did Jam. We did what's that girl's name? Marsh. And we did Smiley. So what I want to know is what you guys think. Why now that Chrisean has turned a new leaf, everyone is speaking out against her? Not Smiley, but Smiley tell all types of lies. Let me tell you why Smiley is also an opt. Because maybe they had a plan, but I don't know. What I did not like is Smiley using Junior. I don't care what y'all say. I did a video on that too. I don't care what y'all say. Smiley did not have Junior. Go to the video. I compared the sound that Smiley took Junior's voice from and played it in her background. Smiley did not have Junior. And how dare you use someone's child for clout? It was all about clout. Chrisean had been in jail maybe a month. I don't know what the timeline is, but Smiley used Junior and that type of stuff. Get your behind whooped. I be trying not to cuss, y'all. I do cuss. I try not to cuss on YouTube. And I try not to cuss in real life. But I feel like it doesn't come across if I don't say it the way I need to say it. So let me just say it the way I would say it. That type of shit gets your ass beat. Plain and simple. Why are you using her child for attention, for clout? Daddy's in jail, mama's in jail, and here you go. Ain't got nothing to do. Nothing to do but use Junior to get attention because you know everybody's paying attention to Junior. Everybody wants to know what's happening with Junior. You on here lying and saying you got him. I don't care what y'all say. There ain't nothing in the world that will convince me that Smiley had Junior. And God bless Chrisean because if it was me, I would have cut all of them off, every single last one, especially her. And if I had seen Smiley, this is my reaction.
And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Exactly. That's me right there. If I see you, I'm slapping you because you had no business using my child to get views, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how Smiley began people's pages taken down, but I guess she gets people's pages taken down. And Jen was saying that that's why Chrisean uh, was being on Smiley's good side. But all she had to do was whoop her ass. Like, what's the big thing? I'm not kissing nobody's behind when I can drag him across the road. For what? It's easier to drag someone than it is to make nice. And that's just my thoughts. So, who we got next? Nobody is in the comments. I don't know if anybody wants to come up and tell me what you think. If you do, put it in the comments and I'll let you come up and I'll let you speak on why you think everybody hates Chris. So, who do we have in this thumbnail? We all know Blue. Go check out my playlist. Blue's on there. Um, he followed Chrisean and he followed Junior. And when Chrisean, I guess, didn't bend to him doing that sucker stuff, like she didn't believe it. This is just my opinion. He unfollowed Junior and he unfollowed Chrisean and he went and followed a whole bunch of people, including Jaden and Alexis. But he ended up unfollowing her. I don't know. Jaden and Alexis got to be one of the dumbest chicks. I just couldn't allow nobody to treat me like that. And I can't stand Blue. Y'all went on a campaign, Love and Blue, and I still couldn't stand Blue because the way he treated Chrisean and Jaden. You don't treat people that love you like that, but I guess because Chrisean was loving Blue, y'all was loving Blue too. I don't glaze. I don't glaze like that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. There has to be something to change my mind. Let's see. Oh, we have some clips from what's that chick's name? Carissa? Blue's mother. Now, one thing I can't stand Carissa. I did like Carissa for a little bit, but the more Carissa did, the more she pissed me off. She would go back and forth, and she still does. She goes back and forth, back and forth. She would never, ever see my child. Never. But I guess Jaden needed some help. So Jaden let her take the kids. Now she would never. All that crap she said about me. Oh. My lord, she would never see me or my children again. She would have to wait the 4 years till Blue got out of jail to possibly see her children because see her grandchildren because Blue wasn't trying to let her see them kids either. She's a mess. Some grandmothers are like that. Me, I'm not a grandmother, but when I become one, God willing, I'm going to be an excellent grandmother. You'll never hear me talking about my grandbabies. That's crazy. But Carlissa is a clout chaser, and all she wants is attention. So let's go. Let's talk about Carlissa. Let's see what she had to say. She always has something to say, so I just have a few things because Carlissa always freaking has something to say, and it's hard to keep up. Because, like I said, 1 minute she's here, next minute she's there. 1 minute she's Team Chrisean, the next minute she is on a hate train, Chrisean hate train. So she's just a bozo. She's a complete bozo to me. Um, no, we're gonna save him for later. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about Carlissa, or at least read what she had to say. So, when Janet came out with her first video talking ish, Carlissa said, girl, F what people think. If we need PPO insurance, his grandparents work for the government. And his papa, a retired Marine, if you need insurance to take him. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. Let me go back. These people, what's up with y'all not using punctuation? Her old ass don't have no excuse, but I guess. Let me see. Government and his papa, a retired Marine. If you need insurance to take him to the best care, just say that. Who are you talking to? Because Krishan's not asking you for anything. Krishan's not even responding to Jan. So why are you responding? And why are you responding as if what Jan is saying is factual? You don't know anything. And so far, if you listen to what said, Jan doesn't know anything either. She hasn't seen Junior since Junior was first born. Because if you can remember, when Krishan got with K Suave, I don't know, how old was Junior? Maybe 4 months? I don't know. But once Krishan got with K Suave, Janet hopped on K Suave's brother's penis and ain't never let go. I'm not saying he don't like her or whatever, but she basically went couch from couch to couch, if you ask me. So she was never around. It was always Marsh who had the baby. Jan never had the baby. So how can you speak on anything? But here's Carlissa and um did my live and yo, I be tripping. I'm tired. We're gonna move on in a minute. Uh, Something probably went on. I don't know. I'm sorry. Whatever happened, you guys. I am so sorry. But whatever. Let's go on. She also said, hell, his daddy just got off Mr. Sappho's insurance. The F. I don't know what that means. So I guess Blueface just the millionaire. Blueface the millionaire. Blueface the well-to-do needed her husband's insurance. I don't know about that. But what else I want to say about is Carlissa is she's always going back and forth. She's always to me, you need to read between the lines with Carlissa. She's not going back and forth per se. Carlissa is standing on what she thinks. And this is always what she thought. That's why she said the helmet comments. That's why she's saying these comments if he need insurance. That's what Carlissa thinks. And when she wants to glaze Chrisean because she be playing both sides all the time, she'll still do it in a way where if you read between the lines, she's not being helpful, she's not being loving, she's not being caring. Carlissa don't give a F about Junior. And if she truly thinks, because she goes back and forth with that too, if she truly thinks that Junior is her grandson, she ain't ish because she really does not care about Junior at all. Stupid ass Carlissa. Shout out to Circus of Blues, where it says Carlissa speaks after seeing video of Chrisean Jr. And she says, I'm hurt and I'm angry because to find out on the internet is cruel and unfair. Find out what? Find out what? What you've been thinking all along? Like, come on, girl. These comments are always the same with this lady. Uh, Carla said this is what happens when you do drugs and drink. Your whole pregnancy, she ruined this little boy. She ruined this little boy's life, your son's life. Shaking my head. I pray your son. I don't know what that word is. Okay, I pray your son cuts all ties with her. And Carlissa responded, I'm just learning the truth from the internet. Please allow me to process everything because my heart is broken. Girl, shut up. The truth from the internet is what? The internet doesn't know the truth. The internet is full of speculation. What truth does the internet have that you're just learning the truth? And if this is something that you're just learning, why back in the hot tub you were saying if Junior needed a helmet that you would get a matching helmet? You full of shit. Okay. What else I got? I want to talk about Ronnie. Let's talk about another clout chaser who truly hates Chrisean. Like, if he went to jail for Chrisean, that was back in the day. It's not now. God, these people really irritate me. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Ronnie is always like in a live not too long ago. He said no junior slander. But he's always doing things to have people talking. One minute he'll say that Chrisean Jr. is Blueface's child, but then he'll speculate that he's his child. And now all of a sudden he wants to talk to Carlissa. And from what I've seen on Carlissa's stories, he's going to be doing an interview with Carlissa. Why? Why are you doing an interview with Carlissa? And if you ever heard Ronnie speak, yo, Ronnie is slow as fuck. Ronnie is slow as a turtle, as a snail, as a sloth. Ronnie is slow. And if he did take charges for Krishan, what y'all like to say, um, he deserved it because he's slow. Because his his story to me doesn't line up either. None of these people's stories line up. Let me go over here. I'm getting tired. And I'm gonna get off of here soon because I gotta put my kids to bed. Because maybe it's Friday. That's why he hasn't put them to bed. Um, my husband hasn't put the kids to bed, so I'm gonna get up off of here and I'm gonna do it. But let's just cover a little bit more of. Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hating on Chrisean. Why everybody hates Chris? Well, I don't know why. I'm just gonna put out there all the people that hate Chris, and you can see in the thumbnail of all the people that hate her for whatever reasons. But my thing is, why do you hate her now that she is on her redemption trip, or at least staying out of trouble? She's not talking about anybody. She's not on the internet popping her ish. She's going to church. She's taking care of her baby, from what we know. So, why is everybody hating on her now? Why does everybody have something to say now? Um, okay. Let's see what Ronnie had to say. I got a couple slides for him. Like the video, like the video. It helps me a lot. Subscribe to the channel. Share the live. Do all those beautiful things for me. Thank you very much. So this is Ronnie, and this is what Ronnie sent to Carissa. Carissa Angelic, you want to talk? Talk about what, Ronnie? Talk about what? Golly, I can't stand these people. And Carlissa says, sure, but not if you're about to lie on my grandbaby. Lie about what? These people. I like to say Chrisean has exited the circus, but the clowns are still hanging around the tent. Because that's what it is. Regardless of what y'all want to say, Chrisean is not in the circus at this moment. She's doing her thing. She's not even fighting back. So what could Ronnie have to say? He also posted this. Somebody posted this and he retweeted it. He not retweet. I be on Twitter too much. He shared it to his stories, the parents. So saying him and Chrisean are the parents of Chrisean Jr. And yeah, he shared it on his stories because that's his name at the top. That's his Instagram. What else Ronnie saying? He's such a clown. And this is when the nigga changed his profile picture to Junior's picture. So yeah, Ronnie is definitely playing up to the controversy. And to me, that's a hateful thing to do. Because if you really love Chrisean and you really care for Chrisean, you wouldn't even mention her baby in no type of way. And you act like he's another Carlissa in a way. He throws rocks and hides his hands because um he acts like the baby isn't his. One minute he's saying the baby is not his, and then the next minute he's hinting that the baby may be his. Because why the fuck would you want to talk to Carlissa? Chrisean's known enemy. She can go back and forth all she wants. Y'all can act like, oh, Carlissa be talking the truth. Carlissa needs her behind whoop. Chrisean didn't whoop it good enough, if you ask me. I would have took out one of her eyes like in Kill Bill. I would have took out that chick's eye just like in Kill Bill. She would have been walking around with an eye patch because you're not gonna play with me like that. Okay, so Ronnie is a hater. Everybody hates Ray. So let's go back to, let's go to um Tasha K. What Tasha K had to say about Chrisean. Now I know that people are content creators and they talk about what's going on in celebrity news. Granted. But please somebody answer me, put it in the comment section. Why now? Why are people speaking now that Chrisean is trying to do better? Why now? I just want to know. You would think somebody had to do something in order for y'all to say something, but all she's doing is good. She posted a picture of the girls at church. She's celebrating her baby's birthday, which was kind of shady, posting on Jaden's birthday, but Whatever, I'm here for the pettiness regardless. But why now? Why is everybody and they going hard? Because I remember when Chrisean wasn't in jail, Tasha K was acting like she didn't want to talk about her. But now Chrisean's out of jail and she's, to me, proving y'all demons wrong. Y'all want to talk about her. Whether she's doing it to stay up out of jail or not, she's doing it and y'all really can't say nothing about it. So y'all find things to hate on. Uh, let's go to Tasha K's video. Fair use, fair use.
What you doing as a pastor watching the blogs? First of all, what you doing as a pastor trying to be a blog? Anybody interviewing Chrisean and letting the world laugh at her while she lied to you? And the only reason she's sitting with you anyway, ooh, don't even get me started. Ooh, let me tell you about the psychological warfare. The only reason she's sitting with you is because she's trying to pray and trying to get you to pray whatever it is that's going on with her baby away. But you can't pray what's wrong with the baby away because you would have to pray her away. And you would have to go back in time to pray about the Hennessy bottles and the marijuana. Since you want to talk about psychological warfare, but you got this hoe sitting up on your podcast to attract young viewers while you sitting up in these now and later suits, parading around your rainbow bright hoe. But you want to talk about I want to make people purify themselves, but yet you got a little girl up here that you exploited for views on your podcast instead of interviewing your congregation and letting them tell you about the bills and stuff that they got due that you take it. They done froze my live again, Jasmine. Huh? But you want to parade a little girl around who done damaged a baby who ain't gonna never be able to walk.
Yeah, we rebuke that type of speech that Junior will never be able to walk because we over here are hoping for the best. And why wouldn't he be able to walk? Just because he's not walking now doesn't mean that he won't ever be able to walk. You don't know this little boy. You just see him. And even if what you see you don't like, you cannot make declarations over his life like that. That's just foul. That is foul. Everybody hates Ray. So, who else is in this picture? We all know why Taseki hates Chris. And if her reasons are true, they're warranted. That's between them two. That's between sisters. I haven't really dug deep into that to see what's true and what's not true. We did Marsh. We did Ugly Blueface. I can't stand Blueface. Can't stand Blueface. He's not ugly. He's actually very handsome. And I think that him and Chrisean look very good together. And they made a really, really, really handsome baby. I just wish that he was a better person. I wish Chrisean was a better person at the time. And they could have gotten together. Blueface has not learned his lesson. He's still in jail. He's still acting up in jail, getting in trouble, getting his privileges revoked. I think, honestly, I can speak a little positive about it, but I think if I'm going to say with my first mind, Blueface is going to end up doing the full 4 years because he's going to keep getting in trouble because he thinks it's a joke. See, let me tell you the difference between Blueface and Chrisean. Blueface went into jail and kept acting up. Chrisean went into jail and you didn't hear a peep from her. Chrisean got out of jail and As you can see, she's behaving herself. Blueface went into jail, got in trouble. Blueface went back into jail. Well, he went to prison and he got in trouble again. They're not the same person. They're not the same person. And Blueface has children outside of jail. So he should automatically be on a mind frame. I need to get myself together for my children. But he's not. We all know why Jaden hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
If I was Jaden, I would hate Chrisean too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. And when Chrisean did that on her birthday, let's call a spade a spade. Just because she is turning her life around doesn't mean that she's perfect. Doesn't mean that she's not going to do some of the old things that she used to do. Change doesn't come that fast, and that was petty as hell. And to be honest with you, I guess Chrisean didn't want to miss a birthday. She didn't want to miss a birthday because for the past three birthdays, she has done something to slight Jaden. And just in case she gets, this is my opinion, just in case she gets off and she want to act up, she don't want to have missed a birthday. So, and it sucks that she used Chrisean Jr. allegedly to do it, but hey, whatever. That's between the battle of the baby mamas. We do not have a dog in this fight because we do not have kids by Blueface. We talked about Tasha K, talked about Carissa, Chastity. Let me tell you why Chastity hates Chrisean. Not only because she subbed This Is Too. I don't have those receipts here, but they are. But she really put Chrisean in a bad position when Chrisean was in jail and Chastity allegedly mm, what stole Krishan's fans' gifts. Now, Krishan's fan came out, and one fan came out, and she said that she spent $7,000 sending um the baby, Krishan's baby, gifts. And that Chastity said, "Hey, you should send them to me. Krishan's not stable yet." But this was before Krishan went into jail, and I guess she trusted her because she's her sister, but she said send them to me. So she also said that Chastity spent the gift cards that she put in there. Why are y'all sending Krishan gift cards? I know it's okay to support the people you like because celebrities, they get a lot of free things. They get a lot of free things from brands. They get a lot of free things from people that love them. But why are you sending gift cards as if Krishan didn't have money? She said that Chastity used the gift card, so that was a very hateful thing to do. She didn't care what happened between Krishan and one of her biggest fans because if you're spending $7,000, that's one of your biggest fans, and I wouldn't want to lose a fan like that. So moving on, we talked about Ronnie. Oh Lord, we talked. Did we talk? Let's talk about K Suave. Do y'all remember when K Suave like came out of nowhere, where people are saying it was a diss track to Krishan? I don't want to play that because we know what music, but if you look it up, he came out and he said something against Krishan. I'm like, these people are not important to me, that important to me, especially someone like him. Y'all swear he was a good guy. From the videos that I've seen of K Suave in the past, he's not a good guy. And he also calls himself the Thought Slayer. That's not a good guy. That's not a guy that treats women better. Like, to me, you're like Blueface in a way. You may not just had wanted to try Krishan like Blueface tries Krishan because you may not be able to take a punch. That's it. You may not be able to tussle with Krishan, so you didn't go too deep into it. But I seen how he treated other females, and it was horrible. So he hates Krishan, and obviously he is talking to Janet, and whatever they're talking about is not nice. Whatever they're talking about, they must be talking so much crap that Janet felt bold to come out and say something because she's like, "We over here, we're happy. We over here, we're not miserable." Like, shut up. Janet is, I really don't like her, but I knew she was itching to say something against Chrisean. If your household was so happy, like you wouldn't even be talking about Chrisean, but obviously something got you messed up. Miss, we're happy over here. We're not miserable.
You know what? Fuck you and everybody who live in your house.
Pretty much, okay? We talked about dumbass. See, I'm cussing. Let me stop. We talked about Ronnie. I can't stand Ronnie, and I think no, Dre. He always has negativity to say about Chrisean. He always talks about Chrisean's hygiene. He was on. Do I want to pull up the video? I don't think I want to pull up the video, but he was on live with a couple people, and he was asking them, "Would you date Chrisean?" And he was talking about she's cool, she's beautiful, but this and this and that, like talking about her hygiene, her underwear, picking up food off the floor, all this type of stuff. I'm like, yo, isn't that your nephew's mother? Why are you talking about your nephew's mother? That's foul. What else we got? What else we got? I think the last one is Mick China. Shout out to Z Banger. He made up the name, I believe. I don't know, maybe not, but he calls her Mick China. And it has me rolling all the time because we all know that China is one of Krishan's biggest haters. China is also a delusional glazer. I used to think the picture that China uses on one of her profiles or YouTube is with her and Krishan, and I never seen the baby. Maybe it's a new picture, but that is a picture with the baby. But I used to think that the picture of her and Krishan was real. Do y'all know that picture is photoshopped? Yo, talk about single white female. She has a picture photoshopped with her and Krishan. But she's always talking ish about Krishan. And now she wants to talk to Ronnie too. Like, why does everybody want to talk to Ronnie? Why does everybody want to talk to this bozo? But anyways, let me see. Oh, one more person right in the bag. Tareen. Tareen. So obviously we don't know what's going on with Tareen, but Tareen, I made a video of her crying. She said she wasn't sneak dissing Krishan, but she was. She was complaining about Krishan. Um, she was complaining about not getting her restaurant. So I think that Tareen only does things not because she loves her baby sister. I believe she does things because she wants something out of it too. Same thing with taking Junior, and I don't know. I don't know why she what am I trying to say? Let me just show you. No, I don't even need to show you. When Jan came out talking her, yeah, yeah, all of a sudden, I don't know if she said something about Tareen, but all of a sudden, Tareen unfollows Krishan. Nobody's really paying attention to it like the T pages posted it, but I want to know why she unfollowed Krishan. Does anybody know? Put it in the chat. Why you think Tareen unfollowed Krishan? I think I could tell you like my thoughts, but at this point I can't remember. I can't remember what she said. But Jan said something that I think would set Tareen off, but I can't remember what she said. Uh, I'm just trying to pull the receipt for you guys. Okay. So here's a receipt of Tareen, Chrisean's sister. And as you can see, she's following Chrisean Jesus, but she's not following Chrisean anymore. So maybe Chrisean and her got into it when it came out, when Jan came out. I don't know what the hell Jan said, but to me, Chris, what's her name? I was about to call her Kareen. Tareen, she is only in it for what Chrisean could offer her because Tareen had dropped everything. And everybody is supposed to, it's like everybody thinks you're supposed to praise these people because of what they did for Krishan. But really, they were looking for something. And when they didn't get it, now they're turning against her. Like Tareen, she wanted her restaurant, so she dropped everything and she moved to LA because Krishan had promised her a restaurant. And for whatever reason, it didn't work out. And Tareen went back to Baltimore. So that's when she did that video crying and whatever, saying, God, if you have it for me, it's for me. And she was in this, what you call it, this competition, this chef competition. And McChina, she joined the chef competition. Like, this is family stuff. Like, this is things that family does. And everybody's just acting like when stuff like this happens, they're so shocked. But think of the stuff that goes on in your family, and then you're cool, like maybe a couple years later. Like, this is just family stuff. So I don't take it too seriously. But Tareen, she took Junior, and I believe she only took Junior because maybe Krishan promised her something, and maybe she didn't get it. So now, whatever Jan said kind of set her off or made her think, and she unfollowed Krishan. She got 73 followers, 73,000 followers for what? Like, all these people have so many followers because of Krishan, and they really think, especially Chastity, they really think like they hot shit. Like, these people really like you um because of Krishan, because of you. But these people only like you because of Krishan. And I think that's it. Is that it? I feel like that is all the people. Everybody hates Chris. That's all the people that I wanted to talk about. Um, let's see. Uh, did I have any videos? I don't know if I had any videos. Um, let's go watch a couple videos on what's that place? Instagram. Let's go watch a couple of videos on Instagram. I hop back over. Uh, like the video, please. Please, 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 please. Like the video. I appreciate it very much. Um, let's just surf Instagram a little bit and see what they got going on over there. That's old. I think I'm going to come on here tomorrow and talk about um Mr. Corey Holcomb. I can't stand Corey Holcomb. But Corey Holcomb went on. What's that dude's name? Yeah, see, I don't know these people names. The dude with the hat, Cam Newton. Corey Holcomb went on Cam Newton's podcast, and he went. I don't know if he went in. I just saw a clip, but he was very angry about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do a live tomorrow of Corey Holcomb, or maybe I should wait and dig up some dirt on him. Not dirt, but like just find out a little bit more about him because I remember Corey Holcomb was a comedian and he wasn't funny to me back then, and he's not funny now. But I guess he has this podcast and he's talking about women, and I'm like, my nigga, look at you. What is you talking about? Like you're not even attractive. But anyway, maybe I should get off. Would you please like the video? I much appreciate it. I don't know. It might be YouTube because my Wi-Fi is great. All my bars are green. I don't know. But I'm trying to show you something on Instagram. Oh, let me share it. Duh. My bad, y'all. I'm new to this. I'm true to this. Mother passes down exact hair trait to her newborn daughter. I seen this a lot, like this hair trait, the skunk thing is very hereditary. It's like a very dominant gene. I done seen families, like whole entire families, uh, with that white hair, that gray hair. Let's see what Tommy Lee talking about with her messy ass.
It was like everybody, they all pulled out guns on me, and I'm like, I'm ducking all that shit. Dodging bullets, like. Then I had caged out, like, yo, please, somebody help me. Somebody help me. I'm like, somebody help me. Then boom, I'm dodging. And then
oh, I know what she's talking about.
We had made it out, bitch. That shit was like 4-0.
Okay, I know what Tommy's talking about. Apparently, on Baddies Midwest, Tommy pulled out a pow pow, and Akbar left. She left. She said that she seen her life flash before her eyes, and she left. Taseki and Biggie, I think it was Biggie, said that they're traumatized because Tommy came. But I also heard it wasn't a real pow pow. It was a BB. It was a BB gun. So I can't wait. I mean, I don't usually watch TV like this, but I'm going to subscribe to Zeus because I want to see Baddies Midwest because Jaden's on there, Chrisean's on there. She sits down with Taseki, and I'm kind of excited about that. Even though we know that it didn't go good, I just want to see whose side I'm taking. I want to see Jan was saying that Chrisean didn't put down her baby. Like, ugh, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that because I feel that uh, Chrisean should not have taken her baby into that environment because she knows what type of people they are. She knows what she's trying not to be. So I don't know why she would take her baby in that environment and then holding him while, she talks to Taseki. Maybe she was just making sure that, you know, things didn't go down. Things didn't go down.
Everybody hates Chris.
Well, that's going to be that. I'm going to get off. I'm going to try to do more lives more frequently I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow. I'm a very active mother. I have two very active children, and this is kind of a hobby for me. But maybe I'll try to make it into a business. Maybe I'll like really try to grow. Like I have fun growing and I am growing, but I really don't be online doing too much. Like I pay attention to Chrisean. As you can see, a lot of my videos are about Chrisean. So I pay attention to Chrisean and that whole circus um thing, but I really don't pay attention to other people. So I might just start paying attention because I am going to be watching baddies. I don't know how y'all watch all that fighting and going on. I heard that's all they do, but I guess I'm here for the storylines because a lot does go on outside of the whole baddies Zeus Network show. A lot goes on online and Instagram. So I may tune in. I'm definitely going to. Maybe I'll review it. Whenever I say I'm going to do something, I probably don't end up doing it. So maybe I'll review it. I just like watching things and showing people. And well, on YouTube, you have to be worried about copyright. And I understand it, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to end the live here. I had fun. I didn't do everything I wanted to do, but that's okay. Next time, we're growing, we're going up, we're getting better, and that's a good thing, right? Plus, I'm tired as hell. So, you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining my live. I appreciate every single one of you. Please like the video on your way out. I will catch you on the next replay. Deuces.